Okay, here we go. Welcome back to some more Spider-Man Miles Morales. Hope you all are doing well, having a great day, and had a great weekend. Remember to subscribe, hit that like button, enable notifications, and leave me a comment. It's going to be one of the side mission ones, going to try and get all those beats for Uncle Aaron and see what happens. It's continuing after the last story one after we escaped, so hope you enjoy. Let's get into it.
Gonna stretch my legs a little, then head out.
Okay, I'm gonna look around and talk, but I'm not putting on the radio player again. I did get like a copyright, not a copyright strike, but a copyright notice.
Gonna take some time to work on music when this is all over. I'll make this right. For all of us.
Your mom texted. She's working on this building, then heading down the block to evacuate people closer to the plaza first.
You still gonna help?
Totally. Soon as I find Finn's latest new form setup.
What do you think I should say to Finn when I find her?
I don't know, man. Get the new form from her. Then you can offer the olive branch.
Yeah, hope it goes better this time. You think you have enough time to get people out of Harlem?
Depends how long it takes Finn to finish making the new form explosive.
You're right. I should get moving. Whatever's about to go down in Harlem, I hope our place survives it. Definitely feeling like Mom's space now.
I hate invading this room of hers.
A lot of strong people in my family. Time to live up to it. Looking better than I did when I got home. I'm not giving up, Dad. I'm not sure a pre-hero wing snack is the best idea right now.
I hope I didn't miss anything, but I think that's it. Let's get out of here.
Got some time while Genki tracks down Finn. I should check the app. See if people need help. People reporting a helicopter out of control. Gotta get there.
I'm thinking of showing this chopper one because it's one I've never done before.
stop that helicopter before someone gets hurt. You need to land.
I can't! Someone's jammed the controls!
Attack's coming from 3 transmitters. When we simulated it in the... You ended up hacking me. My cell phone's a little fluid. Sure you're not? I can't hack when you're talking at me. Shut up.
Get him away from the transmitter!
Everything you do threatens innocent people. Gotta take out the transmitter. Got one. Need to find the other 2.
Right, all the bonus is done.
Okay, time to worry about the transmitter. Should be one left. You alright, helicopter dude?
We're steady for now, but I need full control back.
Okay, I'll fix it. Underground down, transmitter next. Okay, helicopter unhacked.
Yeah, that was interesting, but I hoped it had more to do with the helicopter itself. Pretty cool.
Thank you. Look, I take orders from the boss. The truth is, you're all right. Now you should go.
Hey, I found Finn's setup, the Oscorp Science Center. It's closed for renovations.
Oh my... Our energy converter. That won the middle school science fair. That's how she's gonna finish making the new form unstable enough to blow up Roxxon Plaza.
Whoa. It's like she picked it to get back at you.
Maybe she did. Thanks, Genki.
My job. Speaking of, time to help your mom evacuate Harlem. Later.
Okay. Oscorp Science Center. Finn needs to know what'll happen if she goes through with her plan. And if she won't listen, I'll take the new form. Destroy it if I have to.
Okay, so now I'm going to do these beats. Let's get into it. Probably cut the swing out again.
Batten down the hatches, folks. The long presaged storm of the century, one heck of a blizzard, is blowing in. Make sure you're stocked up on supplies. My loyal listeners will already have plenty of Jameson's jerky, guaranteed to last longer than radioactive fallout. Meanwhile, if you're planning on taking the in-laws to visit Trinity Church, I got some bad news. Parts of this sacred local landmark are now rubble, following, Yet another skirmish involving Spider-Man and the Tinkerer. Thankfully, Roxxon was able to secure the scene quickly. The current whereabouts of either masked menace are unclear. But right now, that's secondary to the fact that Roxxon has generously offered to pick up the cost of Trinity's restoration, even though the damage was caused through no fault of their own. That's the kind of selfless giving we need more of this time of year, folks. Roxxon just made my nice list. I'll give you 3 guesses who's on the naughty list. And they all start with Spider, and end in Man!
Well, Roxxon's the ones that got Rhino his new armor and brought him there, but he doesn't know that.
Your dad and I fell asleep listening to this sound every night when we were kids. It's got a good beat.
Okay. Something rhythmic that was around when Dad and Uncle Aaron were little.
Okay, so how I can tell it is you've got like 3 sounds that you can listen to. So you have to decide between them which one it is. So if it takes too long, I'll probably just cut in the right one.
Mm-hmm. I love that rhythm, but the court usually clears out at night.
In space?
See, so that took the one away.
There's a subway line near here. Yeah, that's it.
You probably don't know this, but your dad and I grew up not far from here, before we moved to Brooklyn in high school. Hearing the clatter of the wheels, the squealing when the trains turn or stop, always makes me think of me and your dad's late-night talks. Mostly about what we wanted to be when we grew up. I wanted to be a space alien. Your dad's dream changed. Doctor, firefighter, social worker. But he always wanted to help people.
Yeah, sounds like Dad. Come on, Finn.
It's Finn. Leave a message, and I'll listen to it eventually.
It's Miles. I know I'm the last person you want to talk to right now, but you need to listen. Krieger updated the specs on the reactor. If you plug unstable new form into it...
The length of your message has exceeded this user's limit. Please hang up and...
I'll call her later.
Your mom lived here right after college. You know that? She and your dad were dating. 3 of us spent a lot of time here. We got used to this soft, steady beat.
Soft beat. Rhythm. Yeah, it's subtle, but a good beat.
Things were good back then. Felt like they'd be good forever. Your mom got her first gig as a teacher. Your dad was new to being a cop. And I just started calling myself the Prowler. I figured we all kept secrets about our jobs. Couldn't last, though. Your dad's job and mine crossed paths too often.
Man, Uncle Aaron, if you would have been anything else, my mom and dad would have supported you all the way.
Miles, prisoners from the raft have hostages inside a store.
Looks like it's takeout.
This one was all your dad's idea. You need something that's always in this park. Quiet on their own. Loud in a group.
Loud in a group?
That's the pigeons, I'm sorry.
Maybe. But it's probably too quiet to work well.
Can't miss my...
Probably something you'd always find here. Like birds or trees or... No, not trees. I mean, hot dog vendors would be loud in a group, but I don't think that's right. How did Dad record this? Was he a pigeon whisperer?
This was way back, before high school. We were hanging in the park one day, and someone dropped a hot dog. You know how that goes. Place was swarming with pigeons. Your dad stopped cold. He said, "Aaron, man, that's music. Listen." Next day, we were crawling all over Manhattan looking for beats. Like you are now.
I remember the first time they showed me how to sample. Uncle Aaron had the gear, and Dad had the ear for music.
Okay, so is the pigeons just camouflage and get close enough?
Happy Hanukkah, Spider-Man. So...
Need to try Finn. Again.
This user does not accept calls from this number. Please hang up now.
Seriously?
This is a good one. Me and your dad used to hang around here. Listen while the whole station came alive. That's what you need.
Something at the station.
I think hanging around here is how your dad got the idea to be a cop. I said, "Man, you're not uptight enough for that job." He wanted to make things better from the inside. Pretty sure he died trying.
You did make things better, Dad. And so will I.
Times Square. Easy to find someone in the crowd here, or lose them. Sound you need's like an electric current.
A current? I could cheat it with venom. Nah.
Okay.
Maybe like a billboard or a sign? Oh, that's cool. Love how alive that feels.
After I started calling myself the Prowler, met my first client right under this sign. Neon flag's hard to miss, and the crowd makes it easy to blend in. She wanted me to steal a painting. I looked across the square and saw your dad looking back at me. He never said anything, just turned and left. He didn't know everything, just that I was a thief. But that was enough. I think he saw where we were headed long before I did.
If you would have tried to act right sooner, he would have forgiven you. I know he would have.
This is kind of a sad story.
Hey, pod listeners. This episode is part of my series, Underground Exposed. Spider-Man recently took down an underground hideout in Greenwich, and we found evidence that the underground went to war against the Mafia. Yes, that Mafia. The old school crime family. Back then, there was no tinkerer, and the underground considered themselves a new class of criminal. The young Mafia, if you will. They wanted respect, so they went after the crime families. The conflict sputtered out when Hammerhead staged the full-on takeover of the Mafia, which indirectly saved the underground. Thanks for that, Hammerhead, you jerk. Till next time, if you're trying to change your habits, limit yourself to 1 change per month so you can stick to it. Goodbye.
This sound always feels like someone celebrating, even when it's just telling time. Your dad thought so too, so we had to include it.
A sound that tells time. Okay. Pretty sure phones can ring whenever. Has to be something else. That's it. Ringing on the hour.
When I hear those bells, I remember the last time I was here. Your dad had just graduated from the police academy. I didn't go to the ceremony, so I met him here after. Bought us milkshakes. Strawberry for him, peanut butter for me. Don't know why I remember that. He said he couldn't cover for me anymore if I got in trouble. I told him I was done with that life. I was lying, but he believed me for a while. Or at least pretended to.
Man, things got complicated between them.
This plaza and the blocks around it are alive with sound. What you're looking for is light, distinct.
Light, huh? Okay. Wind chimes. That sounds good.
This plaza's where I had my first job. I was fresh out of high school then. Didn't have the gear or the mask. Guy paid me to mug his boss. Rough him up and take everything in his wallet. Your dad found out. He stood under those wind chimes yelling at me for an hour. But he never told our folks. He made me promise I'd stop stealing. Wish I kept my word. He deserved better.
I wish you had too. Maybe you and Dad would have stayed close. And you and I would be okay too. Man.
Hey, Dana fans! You're tuning into my 4-part series, Underground Exposed. While Spider-Man was shutting down the Underground's hideout in the Upper East Side, I found evidence of their days partnering with the Tombstones gang. Yep, you heard that right. They worked together off and on until an Underground killed one of Tombstone's people. Cue violent feuds. The Underground were horribly, hopelessly outgunned. Then Tombstone was hauled off to prison, and not long after, the Tinkerer became their new leader and supplier. You can find more details on my blog. Till next time, try to tackle your hardest work between 2 and 3 p.m. Seriously, you're at peak attention span. Bye!
Have fun with this one. I had a repeat client I always met here. Got real used to waiting, listening, hearing this sound running on a tight schedule.
A sound on a schedule.
All of these people with power are tearing this city apart. Especially him.
Pretty cool, but that happens all day. Not at specific times.
Times around the city. Well, Spider-Man has to earn
Sound of something on a schedule. Whoa, alliteration. Fairy horns. That's right.
Client I met here used to take the ferry over from Jersey. Working for him was good money, till he got busted. He's how your dad found out about the problem. Not that it was me, but that a thief was making it big in New York, and your dad volunteered for the case. I could feel him closing in. I had to try and guess which would be worse. If I told him, or if he caught me.
That'd been me. I don't know what I'd do. But that can't be the only reason Dad cut him off. Not if he fessed up. Just wasn't Dad.
Hey, young blood. You got almost everything you need for the track. You just unlocked the spot where you could find the last piece. Hope it works for you.
I don't know. After everything with Krieger, it's fine. I'll keep my guard up.
Okay, and one of the last side missions, I think. This thing still has 4 out of 7 side missions. My word. Sorry about that, I must have swung into a crime or something. Here's how it's played out.
Hey, friends! This is part of my series, Underground Exposed. I'm looking into who the Underground are and what they want, with the help of Spider-Man. I had to pinch myself when I said that. Okay, so The underground used to have a major grudge against the inner demons, and not for the reasons everyone else did. This was before the Tinkerer took over and way before anyone knew who the underground were. They wanted respect, street cred, I don't know, whatever you want to call it, so they went after the biggest, baddest jerks in town, the inner demons. At least till Martin Lee, the demon's leader, went to prison. Then the underground needed a new target. Enter the Tinkerer, who pointed them at Roxxon. Till next time, make sure to get at least 15 minutes of sunshine per day. Bye!
Man in subway tunnels. Guess a good thief needs a good hideout. Whoa! I'm kinda jealous of his lair. The lab. The basement thing. My mom bought him this at a flea market. It was a joke about... can't remember. Always making upgrades. I definitely got my suit patching skills from Uncle Aaron. Uncle Aaron's got tabs all over the city. He must have been building his network for years.
It's too bad he didn't want to be a superhero.
Sequencer? Sampler? Vintage? Oh, has to be him and Dad's equipment. He was always way better at guitar than me. He used to come to our place for dinner all the time. Guess he never learned to cook. Maybe I should take a few swings. Nah, I'd probably break it.
You can't even punch at it.
Use the sounds. Frequency lock? Something new every day.
Hey, kid. Hope the suit fits. You asked why me and your dad stopped talking. He was investigating the Prowler. It led him to my clients, people like Simon Krieger, Wilson Fisk. Your dad couldn't afford to make enemies like that, not with you and Rio in the picture. So I told him. Hoped he'd back off, and he did. For good. He didn't want me around. Didn't want you to turn out like me. Hope this suit helps you be better. Take care, Spider-Man.
Thank you, Uncle Aaron, for everything.
Cool, new suit unlocked. Looks pretty cool. I'm just not a very big fan of purple and green, sorry. Well, that was a cool side mission.
My debate with Triple J did numbers. Like, vaulted the podcast up the chart to number 3. 3! That is above Mr. Jameson himself. Someone recognized me at the deli today and asked about my citizenship application. Like, that's weird, right? It's weird. Okay, so I'm kind of wondering if maybe it's time to class up the pod a little. You know, talk less about me, talk more about the issues, include some ads, appear in public wearing a blazer, that kind of thing. What do you think? My DMs are still open, so let me know. And until next time, don't talk to women wearing headphones, okay? Please? They don't like it. Bye!
See, this one still has 2 side missions left. I'm starting to think I'm not as close to the ending as I thought I was. Okay, so this suit also doesn't give anything. See, I can unlock this one. It looks pretty cool, but a little bit too red for me. Enemies can no longer hear web strike takedowns while camouflaged. Oh, that is awesome. That is a nice one if you want to like do stealth takedowns. Okay, that's almost all the suits unlocked. Finish the campaign and complete the cat's pajamas side mission to unlock the suit. Seems that some of these side missions only unlock once you finish the main story. Interesting. I'll have to do some crimes and stuff to unlock all of these. I think this is probably my favorite suit. Okay, that's gonna be it for this side mission 1. All the sound, beats, recordings, and the new suit. And finding out what happened with Uncle Aaron and his dad. Okay, be well, have a great day, see you in another video.